Stressful tight, the air went thinner. Boots and stone, the fog rolled in. Left was calmer, mirror told her. Rumi slow, the noise grew dim. Gino cut the switch back early. Voices lost behind the bend. Wind erased the last landmark. Minutes stretched without an end. One turn hit the final signpost. Gray erased what felt secure. What was framed as safer footing quietly changed the tour. Above the tree line, choices matter. Every step can split the day. You don't have to break a person, just turn them the wrong way. When the mountain keeps no record and the signal fades to none, missing starts with the direction taken under cloud and sun. Cold bit hard along the ridges, weather flipped without a cue. Rumi read the empty slope, knew what silence tried to do. Stones are set to point a warning, close to bright against the pine. Not a shout, but careful markers saying someone crossed this line. Down below, the timing fractured, stories didn't match the pace. Genu traced the gaps in minutes, let the land reveal the case. Above a tree line, time runs faster. When the wind decides the rules, attention beats the clever story. Truth survives with simple tools. Plans that feed on being insane, feel when signs are left behind. Smallest marks can guide you home when the mountain tests your mind. Radios crack the fog lift slightly. Footsteps cut across the shell. A path built on quiet misdirection breaks when help won't fail. Back below, the drifting cloud. Breath returns, the cold retreats. One more out, one more wrong turn. Could have sealed a different beat. Not a rescue's roar like thunder, saved as one life Those are coiled, the day resets. Mirror fades into the gray. Genu stays where Rumi rests as the sun it slips away.
The sound of a skateboard slip.
Rumi stepped out to the shining ring. Crowds filled the hollows, the spotlights blink. Mirror walk past with the hardened stare, seeing the praise Rumi seemed to wear. Back in the room with the skates aligned, mirror slipped in with a troubled mind. Took out a wax from a hidden place, spread it thinly over Rumi's blade. Rumi tied her skates together, walked toward the ice. Didn't know the edge was altered underneath the slide. She fell down, down, down on the cold ground. Lost all balance as the crowd gasped loud. Gonna break from it all down, down. On the sharp turn, hit the frozen floor in a hard burn. Gonna break from it. The light shaking, shoulders rising, calling for the crew. Hold me, breathe, and shoulder hurting, pull from slipping through. Text check the skates where the cuts were made. offer comfort, help a staff nearby. Mirror trembling as the footage left no place to hide. She froze up through the whole hall. Show a mirror's hand in the plan fall. Gonna call on it up. Voices growing, pointing at the act that she'd been showing. Falling to her knees. Oh, Rumi heard and softly speaking. Pain was not your need. They kept moving on slowly. Cold lights fill the air. Rumi still calm, holding her shoulder, leaving mirror crying. They left the icy stage with truth unveiled. Swimming to the data tower's base, slipping through metal fence built in the frame. Zoe stayed outside on the upper deck, opening locked doors and guiding her steps. Rumi moved deeper to the server core, lasers and sonar scan across the floor. Suddenly one beam hit the wrong spot, sealed up the hallway and triggered the drop. Rumi sent a signal warning, trapped inside the room. Zoe left her station quickly, rushing through the plume. She swam down through the blood pipes. But Rumi left inside the precious light. Gonna cut for her. Oh, down in the steel frame, breaking panels under the red flame. Gonna cut for her. Oh, the gauge rising, room compressing, walls about to seal. Oh, Zoe slides through, pull the door back, helping Rumi feel. Zoe reached Rumi before the drop hit. Caught her by a ball's arm, steadied her grip, held her regain breath in the swirling chain, held her right while the current strained. They swam together to the lower vault. Zoe cracked codes while Rumi took logs. Pulled out the drive with the hidden proof left before alarms closed the exit route. Systems turning back to lockdown, lights began to flare. Zoe pulled Rumi beside her, moving through the lair. They moved up through the side vents, carrying stolen files past the red fence. Gonna guide for her. Oh, up past the gate line, leaving warning rings in the skin signs. Gonna guide for her. Oh, Rumi breathing low but stable, holding Zoe's arm. Oh, Zoe swam close, kept her balance, far away from harm. And cool the now, moving far softly. They kept that pace, good pace.
We finally made it! The water feels amazing.
They kept moving far, softly. They kept the pace, holding tight, holding each other. Cold waves fading behind them, they left the tower grid with proof secured. Returning to their base.